Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today's Minecraft video is a brand new episode for the question and answer series, where I take the time to answer all your questions that have been left in the comment section below. Now I know, I've not done an episode for quite some time, actually way over 1 month. The reason why, guys, is because for the Q&A series, I was getting a lot of repeat questions, so I decided to go, okay, let's take a break, let a couple of updates release, let the developers share some new information, and then we can fire up the Q&A episode. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. The Q&A series, I just answer your questions about everything Minecraft. It can be about Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, Console Edition, PC version, missing features, future updates, anything at all. But hold on, before you guys leave any questions for the next episode, please take the time to watch this episode, because I don't want to be answering repeat questions over and over and over again. But if you do enjoy this, please take the time to drop a like. The questions I'm answering today, I actually posted an article in my community tab and just said, guys, any questions about Minecraft, let me know and I'll put it in a video. So let's get into this. I'm starting off with this one. It is asked a lot. Mike commented saying, hashtag Q&A, shields in Bedrock Edition, ? This is the holy grail of questions. It's asked in every video I do. It's asked everywhere. Now the good news is, I can actually answer this today, because last week, Dinnerbone responded to a tweet. So Jonathan Bishop tweeted towards Dinnerbone, saying, is Pocket Edition / Windows 10 ever getting shields? My 7-year-old asks me at least once a week. As a game developer dad, he expects me to know these things. And Dinnerbone responded saying, you can tell him it will. Not sure when though, but it's being worked on. So shields for Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, the reason why it's being delayed is because on a keyboard, you have lots of keys, which means that you can combine shields with any key that you want to. On touchpad, they don't want to add too much to the interface, so it ruins the interface. And on a controller, we're really limited on how many buttons we have. So there's so many different factors to take into consideration. That's why shields are taking so long. Not only that though, during the Creator Summit in 2018, Jeb explained that they want to rework the combat system because it's a really controversial update. A lot of people like the combat update changes, a lot of people did not. So because that's being reworked is probably the main reason why shields aren't currently on the Bedrock / Pocket Edition version. Okay, I've answered that question. Let's move on. Evo's Gaming Show, Q&A. Do you think some features that will be in Minecraft Dungeons will come to Minecraft? This had 9 thumbs up, so if you agree with somebody else's question, thumbs it up and I'll try and answer those ones first. Fantastic question. I don't think so. When they announced Minecraft Dungeons, the developers simply said Minecraft Dungeons is going to be the core game of Minecraft, but it's going to give them the options to go down different routes, which means more bosses, more mobs, more terrain. It's going to be the game where they can do anything to it. The reason why it won't go to the official version of Minecraft is because they want to keep Minecraft the way it is now. They don't want to take away the core gameplay from Minecraft. With Dungeons, they can do that because it's a brand new game and it's going to open so many different doors. So I don't think any features will make it from Dungeons to Minecraft, other than the possibility of maybe a couple of mobs. I don't think boss battles or boss mobs will be introduced from Dungeons to Minecraft, because when you've seen the trailer, I'm not sure if it was a troll or a golem, but you could see like an evil thing just walking across. But anyway, fantastic question. I am really excited for Minecraft Dungeons. They said it's coming early 2019. They never gave us a specific date, but you will see it on my channel, and I will be live streaming it. The next one from Psycho Pretzel. Nice name. Why haven't banner waypoints on maps been added to Bedrock Edition yet? Might it come with the Village and Pillage update? It's not in betas. I don't know why. So I asked this question towards the developers. I was like, why is waypoints not there yet? They said that waypoints was never technically classed as an aquatic feature. It was its own feature. I don't know what that means. It's not in, it was never in 1.7 beta. It's not in 1.8 beta. And it's not even in the 1.9 beta. So this really isn't a question for me. This is a question that you guys need to ask the developers, which is really tricky these days because the developers for Minecraft, they're really not that much, they're not that active on Twitter anymore. And if they are, they really don't regularly respond to questions. Like, I miss the days when Donkey and Tommaso would post so many teasers. You don't see that anymore, which is kind of sad. But anyway, yeah, waypoints, one of the features that's gone missing at this moment. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those features that's going to be missing forever, the way some of the other features are. Psycho Pretzel with another question. He had two fantastic questions. Do you think the Bedrock scripting API will come with the ability to make custom blocks soon? I want to make my own blocks with their effects, like how mycelium spreads, magma blocks hurt you, and so on. Two fantastic questions, so I really appreciate that, Psycho Pretzel. The API has not long had the ability to introduce custom entities. So for example, how add-ons started, if you wanted to introduce like a giant parrot, you had to replace the parrot currently in game. Now you can have tiny parrots and a custom spawn egg with giant parrots. So the custom entities is already in the game. Custom blocks is not. Now, during Minecon, the developers did say that this will be coming hopefully later on this year. We're coming to the end of this year, so it's more than likely going to be next year. But this will probably be the next stage of add-ons. That's what it's not even linked to the API. The API is going to be slightly different. It's just going to be linked to add-ons. So we'll probably get custom blocks, and then we'll get the introduction of the API itself. And fingers crossed, after the API is released, there's a big chance that we could see the super duper graphics pack. Oh, remember that thing? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, that answers that question. But it's coming, and it's going to be fantastic. The modding and the add-ons and the API is going to open so many doors for the Bedrock version. So I hope you guys are going to get excited for that. The next question from Connor. Will Illusioner get their own spawn egg in the next update? Now, I want to answer two questions here. The next one, again, is coming from Edmilson Costa. Do you think that the Illusioner should be added to raids? So, a fun fact about the Illusioner, and it wasn't until I was actually told about this by the developers, the Illusioner never ever made it into an official version of Minecraft. It only ever made it into snapshots. And Dinnerbone removed it. I think it was 1.9. It never ever made a full release. It was just in snapshots. Then they got rid of it, which I didn't realize because I actually thought it was in a full version. Turns out it wasn't. I would like to see the Illusioner come back within raids. So within raids in Minecraft now, they have the Beast, the Pillager, I think possibly the Illager, being the Vindicator, and they have witches. Get rid of the witches and put the Illusioner in there. It would fit perfectly. It would make sense. So everyone's been asking this towards Dinnerbone. So hopefully that answers both of your questions, Connor and Edmilson, because they were very similar questions. I don't think, if it does get introduced to the game, it could have its own official spawn egg. But if it isn't introduced to the game, then hopefully, if it's not introduced as a spawn egg, it'll be introduced as raids. And sorry guys, I got a tickly throat, so I have to take a drink before this next question, which is coming from Akmel. He commented saying, when the Pocket Edition / console combat update release. So I explained earlier on about the combat changes and shields for the Bedrock version, but I didn't talk about console edition. So a lot of people still don't know this. Minecraft console edition has been discontinued apart from PlayStation 4 edition because PlayStation doesn't have Bedrock. Microsoft and Minecraft have no choice other than to develop the PlayStation version still. 360, PS3, PS Vita, Wii U, and Switch all discontinued. They will never ever see any more updates, okay? The aquatic update was the last update for those versions. I said it so many times because people just don't seem to listen. If there's going to be a new update for console edition, it's only coming to PlayStation 4. It's not going to happen on Xbox One because we have the Bedrock version there. It's not going to happen on Switch because we have the Bedrock version there. Your only possible option is PlayStation 4. Hopefully that answers that one. Moving on to the next one from Luigi Q&A Echo Soldier. First off, I want to say that I love you so much. I've been watching you since you started Minecraft on 360 edition. Congrats on 1 mil subs. Hey, thank you very much. But my question is, would they add an aquatic villager? Because I'm just stocked on aquatic items like Nautilus shells, Heart of the Seas, and Tridents because of the Drowned farm. Hopefully they add one. It's just too much stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. I want to say that I would love to see, not an aquatic villager, but you've got like the fishermen. Maybe the fishermen can be linked to this one, kind of water-related things. Villages are going to be completely changing. Completely changing. Down to their mechanics, down to how they work, down to their trading, down to what they do in a village. That is the main thing with the Village and Pillage update, is the villages. They will change. So you have a possibility of trading Nautilus shells and so much more. And I am so excited to get my hands on these custom villages. But you have to be smart though, because if you're mean to the villagers, like beat them up or kill them, they're not going to trade with you. They're going to be a lot smarter, guys. And I think that's going to be brilliant. But as for the aquatic villager, I think it's more than likely going to be linked to the fisherman himself, because the things that you've described that you can fish out. One thing I would like to see introduced though is the ability of putting tridents inside of a furnace and smelting it into a nugget. Yeah, I think that'd be great. The way you can with tools, armor, etc. The next question coming in from Minecraft123x. Any chance of PS4 getting Bedrock? I now really want it on my PS4. I feel so sorry for this guy and anybody else who just has a PlayStation and doesn't have a Switch or any other device, because PlayStation 4, the Minecraft version has been left in the dark, man. I've never seen this before, because 360 Minecraft was incredibly popular. It then moved to Xbox One. It was popular. Then it moved over to the PlayStation version, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So for me, Minecraft Console Edition went like that, and then they announced the Bedrock version, and PlayStation went boom. Hit rock bottom. No news, no updates, nothing for 1 year. I would like to say PlayStation 4 is going to get Bedrock. And I'm still optimistic. PlayStation 4 is currently doing crossplay with Fortnite on all versions. You can actually crossplay. So there is high hopes that Microsoft and Sony can come to some kind of agreement for Minecraft Bedrock. Bedrock can only get better at this point. It can't get any worse than what it is. I think a lot of you guys just want to have Bedrock for the fact that it gets add-ons, updates, mods, and it's the only version that we can really play as console players at this moment, because the console version was killed off. But no news. I've asked Minecraft123x, and there's no news, no updates, nothing. Like you, we're all just having to wait, my friend. We're all just having to wait. The next question from ProTech Q&A Echo. Are we going to have dynamic light on Minecraft Java and Bedrock, like holding a torch in your offhand and the torch gives light? Also, would be cool for the new lanterns. No, they're not going to do this, because when they announced lanterns, my initial thought is you hold a lantern and you can walk in a cave. They didn't do that. They didn't do it. Lanterns are basically stronger torches. I would love to see this feature again. They said it's too overpowered if you can just walk around with a torch rather than placing them down. But I don't think it is, because you can get lost so easily. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a feature. I just don't think the developers want to do that. They did consider this in the past, but they're not going to do it. Back in the day, torches used to burn out. They don't anymore because no one liked it. But lanterns, come on, guys. Lanterns are expensive. Come on, developers. Let us hold a lantern and walk around. That's all I asked for. But I don't think that's going to be the case, sadly. Blockstar30, hey Echo, do you think that smelting and cooking will be separate in different furnaces? So there's a chance when you're watching this, there could have been another snapshot and this could exactly happened. So they've taken away combining tools, armors, and they put it to the grindstone. So you can't put two swords in your crafting table and it combines as a brand new sword. Doesn't happen anymore. You have to use the grindstone. I think that's what they're going to do with smelting and cooking. I think you're going to have to smelt specific things in the the blast furnace, and you're going to cook things in an ordinary furnace, which I don't mind, actually. I do not mind that at all. I think it's a pretty good change, but we'll find out. But yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. Great question, Blockstar. The last question today coming in from MCPE4. The 108. Do you think the stonecutter should be reintroduced? Yeah, of course it should. It's going to be reintroduced, but it's going to be introduced in a different way. The stonecutter has made it to Java already. It's going to be one of these new functionality blocks. We've got like 9 of them, I believe. And the stonecutter was one of them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the stonecutter reintroduced. It's going to be very nostalgic for the Pocket Edition players because, of course, it will make it to the Pocket Edition version as well. So that's all the questions that I had time for today. I really appreciate everyone who left questions. These are kind of more updated questions rather than me going back to 1 or 2 months ago and answering older questions. If you guys have any more questions at all, I will try my best to answer as many as I can. Please no repeat questions. Let's have some unique questions. The most unique questions, the most ones thumbs up, I will answer those ones first. Have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!